Hey guys and gals, Nary here from Drake Wing Gaming. Some of you know me on Twitter, the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you another Let's Play episode of Tennis Ace, Keisuke's Path. So y'all, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into Bunny Boy, shall we? Alarm Chan, you are up, and let's go. Alright. Did I miss something? Why are Mizuguchi-san and Kobayashi-san looking like that? Well... That's fine. You don't need to go around telling everyone. I'm begging you here. Keisuke's left ear twitches. The hair shoots me a confused look, almost begging me to clarify. With a smile, I mouth off, "I'll tell you later," and leave it at that, not wanting to risk a Saya tantrum in the middle of a busy place like this. Alright then, here. These are your guys' tickets. Make sure to present your student IDs at the entrance to validate your discounts. This isn't our first time in a movie theater, man. We know how it works by now. I just wanted to be thorough. What kind of name is this? Saya butts into the conversation, her eyes glued to her ticket, staring at it with enough intensity to burn a hole in the damn thing. Let me see. As soon as she calls our attention to it, the other three of us grab our own tickets and read over the name as well. Huh? I can't read this at all. Is it English? Come on, Kobayashi-kun. The words aren't even that complicated. Ugh. I've never heard of this movie. Is this something that came out recently too? Yeah, it is. Why do you ask? Starstruck Nights? Passion for the Stage? What kind of name is this? What's so weird about it? What kind of movie is this? It's a romantic movie. Supposed to be about a girl who becomes a popular singer and how it affects the relationship she had before then. Oh. I was afraid of something like that. What? What's wrong with it? That sounds like it'd be an amazing movie. Please don't encourage him. Is it bad? I don't get it. I can't believe you picked a chick flick. I thought a lot of possible things you could have picked, but I didn't think you'd go for something like this. Huh? What do you mean? What's so strange about a romantic movie? Nothing at all. Yuichi, did I mess up somehow? Keisuke turns to me, biting the corner of his lip. I wouldn't call it messing up. Yeah, this movie sounds really great. I can't wait to see it. Somehow I'm not surprised you like this sort of thing. What do you mean? Let's just get going. The session starts in 10 minutes and we still need to buy popcorn and whatever else we might want to snack on. We don't have to watch this one if you guys are so against it. It's your birthday celebration. Just pick whatever you want to watch and we'll go with it. You don't need to cater to us. Yeah, but now I feel really embarrassed, having picked something like this when you guys are all reacting so badly. Oh, but I really like it. Thank you, Kobayashi-kun. Come on, I'm not letting you change movies just because of something stupid. But... Nope, not happening. What Shuichi said is true. It's your birthday celebration, and if this is what you want, this is what we'll watch. We're not letting you change just because we're not partial to romance flicks. Saying that after the way everyone reacted doesn't exactly make me feel better. Sorry, we didn't mean to make you feel bad about your preferences. Yeah, it just came out because we were so surprised. Of course you can watch whatever you want. For the record, I liked the idea from the start. Fine, I'll keep this in mind for the next time I'm allowed to pick a movie. The five of us head into the theater, taking our seats by one of the middle rows, not having to constantly look up to see the screen. Keisuke was the one who picked our seats, since none of us had a preference for anything specific. Wow, this place is a lot more packed than I thought it'd be. Just because you don't like romantic movies doesn't mean they're not popular. I never said anything about that. I can tell you were thinking it. Oh? I didn't know you were a mind reader, too. Must be nice to be born with so many special skills. I swear to God, letting you two sit side by side was a mistake. If you guys keep this up, I'm gonna make you switch places with me, Shuichi-kun. Even at a movie theater? Jun mutters to himself right next to me, whispering just quietly enough that the others can't hear him. When even he's being flabbergasted, just further proof of how ridiculous those two are being. Oh, it's starting. The room lights slowly fade out, with a huge screen coming to life, showing the couple adverts that always came before the movie begins. 1 second, y'all. It is indeed water time. Alright. Keisuke has his eyes immediately trained right on the screen, watching even the ads with great interest, grabbing a piece of popcorn every now and again to munch on it. What kind of freak eats popcorn one single piece at a time? Seriously! Before long, the movie gets started. Right from the start, I can already tell that it doesn't quite hold my interest all that much. There's a whole lot of talking and some sappy stuff going on, which isn't really my thing. This shy girl has a beautiful voice. A boy overhears her singing by herself in the empty school auditorium and falls for her. Instead, my eyes seem to linger on something else entirely. Those few centimeters separating my hand from Keisuke's, resting gently on top of his armrest. He's not even paying attention to me at all right now. Would he even notice if I grabbed it? I want to. But the others are around here too. I don't know if I'm ready to risk being that bold. Ah, I hate this! Oh, we're gonna get a CG! Nice! The movie's flashing images continue to light up the dark room, coloring Keisuke's face with a light blue tint during a particular night sky scene. I can't help but look at his face, watching his bright eyes sparkle to the direct light. I want to grab his hand. I wonder what the others are thinking right now. Are Shuichi and Sai even paying attention to the movie? I have a hard time believing so. But Keisuke seems to be so engrossed by it. I can't even bring myself to be annoyed right now. Even if the movie isn't something I personally like, if he's enjoying himself this much, then I suppose it's not all that bad. Oh my. Every now and again I can hear a few faint gasps coming from the seat next to me. When I turn around out of curiosity, I see Junkun with his eyes slightly moist, seeming incredibly moved by the events transpiring in front of his eyes. Seeing such a pure reaction brings a smile to my face. In fact, it really makes me want to laugh at the silly tiger sitting next to me, but I know I shouldn't. Keep it together, Yuichi. An hour later. The reaction between the different members of our group was clearly very different across the board. While Keisuke and Jun left the theater discussing the movie's events with a glint in their eyes, Sai and Shuichi left while shooting each other glances with raised eyebrows. I can almost imagine what it is that they're probably thinking. Holy shit, what are these two dweebs getting so excited about, or something to that effect? Oh, and her singing voice was really gorgeous, too. I'd never heard of that actress before, but I'm surprised that she's this good. She's actually a really popular singer. I thought you'd know that. She is? I never heard of her before. What's more surprising is that she can act. It's not often that you find pop singers that can act a damn. That just makes her even more amazing. It does? How? Aren't those both just two different sides of the same coin? It's not really unusual for actors to receive some amount of vocal training. It's kind of standard. On the other hand, a singer that can't act isn't as common. I didn't know that. You don't seem too impressed. That's neat, I guess. Not the kind of thing I really care about, though. I just wish there had been a bit more anything. I just felt like a whole lot of talking with nothing happening. Are movies only worth something to you when they have big flashy action sequences? I'm not too sure. It definitely wouldn't have hurt. Why do I even bother? I think you're looking for validation from the wrong people. That much is for certain. So you guys just hated the movie. Hate is a strong word. It was alright. I wasn't exactly paying attention for most of it. I made a bad choice. Come on, you can't fault us for not liking it. Did you really have to pick something that's so girly? Girly? Yeah, I guess your taste in movies is pretty girly. That's not true. I just like good romances and happy endings. That is so incredibly girly. You know what? Whatever. I think whatever you want to think. Aw, don't be like that. I think it's really cute that you like that sort of thing. Ooh, what? Oh. I didn't know you were so easy to embarrass, Urushihara. That's not... I mean, I'm... One second, y'all. It is water time, so let's take this moment to bask in Keisuke's embarrassment. And that absolutely adorable scene of them in the theater together. Oh, you really are so cute. What an adorable little bunny. Die? Huh? How come it didn't work? Sorry, Mutt. You don't have the leverage to make it work. What? What does that even mean? How come Yuichi has it then? Well, I guess it's too bad you people don't enjoy something so artful. I suppose that movie was wasted on the likes of you, Arata. The fuck? You two stop that. We managed to get this far with minimal incident. Let's not start a scene now. Agreed. When it comes to music, I think it's more of the kind of thing that Keisuke-san and I would be interested in. I'm sure it didn't hurt that it's an area you both more or less work in. I guess that's a good point. Cheer up, Keisuke-san. The important thing is that you had fun. Heh, I suppose you're right. Yeah, he's right. It's your celebration. So long as you enjoyed yourself, we're all good. Speaking of celebrations, what comes next, birthday boy? You're asking me? We both know you probably have plans for that too already. You're not wrong. I had a restaurant I was thinking of going to. I thought I could treat everyone to dinner. Absolutely not. Why not? What do you mean, why not? It's your birthday, you idiot. Why would you be paying for us on your birthday? Since I'm the one who chose the restaurant and all, I also don't like that idea. I'd rather much pay for myself. If anything, you're the one who should be having your meal paid for. That's... Of course, I'm not going to be offering up other people to do it. I'll pay for your dinner myself. You two don't have to do that. We can all chip in. Yeah, I was already planning on it anyway. It'd make more sense that way. But no, you guys don't have to. I can do it myself. Why would you do it yourself? We're all his friends. We came here together as a group. There's zero reason for you to. But because... whatever. If he wants to do it, then just let him. It's not a big deal anyway. But he's... Hey, Kaken, where are we going to eat? I'm really starving. Heh, it's just like you to be hungry after an entire bucket of popcorn to yourself. But they're so small. There's a restaurant I wanted to go to that makes a really great curry. I wanted to go there, if that's alright with everyone else. Of course, it goes without saying, but they do have other things other than curry. Nah, I could go for some curry. Me too. That's fine, I guess. I'll look around at the menu for something else I might want. Alright, it's been decided. Captain Keisuke, set course for our next destination. Very well, everyone, hyperspeed ahead. You do know we left a romantic movie, not a sci-fi one, right? It takes a bit of walking to finally get to the restaurant Keisuke mentioned, but when we get here, we're surprised to see what appears to be an Indian restaurant. Oh, so when you said it was a place that's known for having great curry, you meant it was an Indian restaurant. Isn't Indian curry completely different from Japanese curry? Yep. I've never had Indian curry before. I wonder if it's good. Careful you don't pick something too spicy. Most Indian restaurants don't hold back on that stuff. Really? I'm not that good with spicy food. It's quite alright. They have a spice meter on their menu for every dish. Sure, but what's the baseline for comparison here? Mild instant curry. You know, store-bought tablets. Ooh, I love those! Huh. Surprised you even know what those are. Those are like, Urushihara. Those are the ones my mom would use when she made curry at home. They're one of the things I remember the most from living with her. Wasn't that a long time ago? Yeah, it was. Shuichi-kun, that's a really indelicate question to ask. Oh, I'm sorry. I give Shuichi a friendly tap to the back, subtly directing him in the direction of a free table nearby. Here should be a good place to sit. Oh, 1 second, y'all. Alright. Man, this whole place smells amazing. It's making me even hungrier. Everything makes you hungry. So what? Doesn't mean that place doesn't smell good. How the restaurant smells isn't what I was objecting to here. A waiter comes up to our table, greeting us and dropping off a few menus so we can start choosing from them. 1 second, y'all. Water time. Alright, y'all. Last 4 minutes on the video. Let's make it count. Wow, there's a lot of different types of curry on this menu. It is a curry restaurant. That's to be expected. Oh, here's Yuichi's weakness coming in full swing. Hope you guys have a couple hours to spare. Shut up! They also have a few options outside of the curry menu, but not as many. Maybe if you decide to choose it outside of curry, it might help you with narrowing down the list. But what if I want curry? Do you want curry? I don't know, but what if I do? Is this a joke? I'm surprised you're still surprised by this. I don't think I've ever seen Yuichi-san struggling this bad to pick before. That's because he's been letting people decide for him a lot lately. Huh, now that you mention it, last time when we... Kaken sighs, having apparently connected some kind of dots in his head. When you what? Never mind that, not important right now. Just realized something stupid is all. Ooh, I know, I'm gonna have the butter chicken. You're lactose intolerant. But it looks so good! I'm absolutely not sitting in a restaurant with you if you order something with lactose. Aww. Is Mizoguchi-san really lactose intolerant? I saw her eating ice cream a few times before. She's not supposed to, she just cheats. A lot. But lactose is what makes most foods good. How about we pick something that doesn't have yogurt or butter for now, huh? Aww. Their chicken buna is really good and is dairy-free. I guess that'll have to do. Great, for me I'll have the butter chicken. Hey! Just because you can't have it doesn't mean I shouldn't. Ah! Shuichi, that's evil. Hey, I was already eyeing the butter chicken on the menu. It's not like I picked it just to spite her. Can't you pick something else? Literally anything else? But... I didn't know you were such a crappy person, Arata. I'm disappointed. Alright, I'll friggin' change my order. Are you happy? Yes. I'll have the tandoori chicken instead. Surely that should be fine, right? I guess I picked the biryani. Also known as the cheapest option in the menu. Yeah, you're not slick at all, June. I'll have the korma. I guess I'll have that one as well. You don't even know what it is, do you? Does it matter? Please, oh please, let it be a super spicy curry. What, is it? Kinda, it's a 3 out of 10 on their scale. Oh, then that should be fine. Ah, bummer. The whole group goofs around for a while longer, placing our orders and chatting openly while waiting for it to arrive. Not even the arrival of the food and the fact that we're supposed to be eating is enough to slow down the conversation. Saya-chan is by far the one that contributes the most, constantly asking questions and switching subjects faster than a car switches lanes. Oh, I just remembered, Ichigo-chan told me you're working on a new song for the band. How's that going? Terrible. Huh? How come? They shot down every single one of my demos. That bad? What kind of song are you even going for, Keisuke-san? I don't really have a specific image in my head. I'm just going with the flow, I guess. That's not going to work. Why not? If you, as a composer, aren't feeling the music, how are the people listening supposed to? Feel the music? What about the basics? Have you even decided on stuff that, like, what kind of progression you're going to be using? What scale? What key it's going to be in? Well, all the demos I showed them were in major keys. 2 songs in E major, 1 in G, and 1 in G number major. What about the minor scale? I don't have much experience composing in minor scale. But why not? I mean, it's just, I don't know, moodier? Well, yeah, the minor scale tends to sound more introspective. It's good for more emotional songs. Maybe you should look into that. Alright, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and pause it right there. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell. If the super thanks or a tip if you can, it always helps. Until the next video, I love you all. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.